10 months. That's all it's taken for the public to lose whatever misguided faith brought them to back Kier Starmer at the last general election. As the results from the council and mayoral elections came in yesterday, we saw Labour slide to equal its worst result ever, and a mass exodus away from the party and the Conservatives, as well as Reform, picking up over 670 seats, gaining control of 10 councils, 2 mayors, 1 parliamentary seat, and huge gains for the Liberal Democrats and the Green Party as well. Starmer can hardly be surprised though. Many people saw this coming as the inevitable result of his attempts to pander to the right whilst simultaneously continuing with Tory-esque austerity economics. As predictable as this was, there were still a few surprises, and one analyst has projected that there could be a very positive indication for progressive socialist voters. Let's see what's happening. Reform were going to take seats from Labour, we all knew that. It was a bit of a shock though that the Tories managed to sink even lower, losing 2/3 of the seats that they were defending, and this is probably the main catalyst for an unexpected number of gains made by Lib Dem, who increased their tally of councillors by over a third, putting them firmly in second place with 370. You can also see from these numbers the raw context of just how badly Labour did, being just 9 seats ahead of the Independents. It also reflects the success of the Green Party, who have more than doubled their number of councillors in the 1,600 contested seats. That stat comes into the positive indication that I've just mentioned earlier, but we'll take a quick look at the 6 mayoral seats that were up for grabs in the locals first. So Reform managed to bag 2 mayors in Lincolnshire and Hull and East Yorkshire respectively, both of these happening in newly created positions. A lot of the votes last night were stunningly close, and others saw Labour clinging on by just the skin of their teeth in Doncaster, North Tyneside and the west of England. Speaking of close-run things, I've had some feedback from a viewer whose independent candidate was just 1 vote behind the winner. That really is as close as it gets. There was also a recount in the Runcorn and Helsby by-election where the Reform candidate scraped over the line by 6 votes, putting their parliamentary total back to 5. One result that bucked the overall trend though saw the Tories gain from Labour in Cambridgeshire and Peterborough. If anything though, this only illustrates how closely aligned the two parties have become lately. The projected national share also seems to fit with polling that I've mentioned on the channel recently, and Stats for Lefties have brought up another interesting trend. Believe it or not, if yesterday's results solidified, then this would mean that the Green Party will end up with 100 more seats than Reform at the end of the election period. You have to take into account that this could be a peak for Reform, and that only a small number of the 18,000 plus council seats available went to the ballot this week. Here's the full chart if you want to mull over that a little bit more. So in the aftermath of all this, you'd think it would be obvious to Labour and Starmer that a change of direction was needed, but despite that, they've already come out and said that they're going to carry on as they were, only
even faster and going even further.
Whatever that's supposed to mean. The man simply doesn't get it, and he's got no connection with the public whatsoever. To make matters even worse, we've already seen Farage come out and describe the Trump-obsessed direction that he wants to take the country in with this statement on BBC Breakfast yesterday.
We are going to be quite radical. Work from home, forget it. If you're a DEI officer, I suggest you look for another job. So things are going to be different. We can't wave magic wands. We don't pretend to, but it'll be a very different approach to local government.
This is dreadful.
I went into more detail about the results on last night's Brews at 10 live stream, so you can hit the link above or in the video description if you want to see more on that. I'd also like to know what you think about the results and what happened if there was a ballot in your area, so please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe and thumbs up buttons to help us out on the algorithm. You can now join the channel with a membership for just 99p with some great perks for you to enjoy, including exclusive content and early viewings, plus lots more. And you get to join the list of awesome people who support the channel that you can see on your screen right now. Hit the join button or follow the links in the channel description. If you'd like to make a one-off contribution, then please hit super thanks on the video or follow the link to our Buy Me a Coffee page where you can help to show solidarity and support the channel for just the price of a tasty hot beverage. All contributions are greatly appreciated. Thanks again everyone. My left eye will be seeing you soon.